Hello and welcome to Excel Dashboard Templates.com. This is Steve equals true. Please visit my blog at exceldashboardtemplates.com so that you're sure to get the latest charting techniques, tips, and tricks. Okay, today a while ago, I had a user in a forum asking this question. Said he had created this dashboard chart for his company dashboard. It was a goal chart, so kind of like a thermometer chart. And what he found is as he continued to update the numbers, so let's say they got to 76%, you can see now they're above the third line, the value is 76%. As soon as he kept going up higher and higher, 80% seemed to work okay, but when he got to around 84%, the chart changed and it looked more like 25%. You can see the value says 84% there, but he was wondering what's going on. I don't understand. Can you please help? So let's take a look and see what's going on. I've recreated the chart here, and I've got two different examples. You'll see I've added now the vertical axis numbers on both of these charts, but let's take a look at what I've done on these charts. So if we take the format axis here, you'll see the axis options that he had checked. He had fixed the top because it was going to be 100% was the maximum that he wanted to show, but he never checked fixed minimum. And so on this chart on the left, I've gone ahead and clicked on that, and then on the right you'll see I've fixed the minimum to 0. Let's see what that does with the chart here. So if we go in and we change this to 75, they're both on the 75 line. If we go up to 80, we're doing okay there. We go to 85%. Look how they change. So what Excel is doing is, you'll notice that over on the left hand side the vertical axis has changed to 75% to 100%. On the right hand side we are 0 to 100%. So this looks normally like what you think you'd see, the bar continuing to go up to 100%. This one changes. Well, what's going on here? Excel is making a rule that it is going to always, when you do auto, it is going to try and figure out the best fit for your vertical axis, and it may not be the best fit for your chart. So he didn't know what was going on because he had hidden this left hand column to just show the thermometer without the percentages. So he didn't understand why it was just even looking like 25%. It's still 84%, or 85%, it's up in there, but the vertical axis has changed. So let me show you what Excel is doing. So over here on the right, I've created just January through December, and I'm going to go ahead and go up to my insert menu. I'm going to do a standard column chart so you can see what's going on here as well. And so what we have is, you'll notice Excel went ahead and changed the default values on standard auto settings to 75 to 105 for this chart. So it can kind of create a skew in your chart. You just have to be careful on your dashboard charts. Are you using an auto vertical axis or not? Now this is because our at 83.3 to 99%. So generally what Excel is going to do is, if your range of data is within about, I think it's 16.67%, if the difference between all of the data points is within 16%, that's the grouping that it's going to do in your vertical axis over here. So let's go ahead and change one of these numbers. Let's go up to, say, 100 for December, and you'll notice, look at the difference of how that chart looks. Axis for the vertical axis has gone from 0 to 120. The skewness has been taken out. Be very careful with bar charts of changing this vertical axis, because if you change your skewness by starting at a number that is not 0, it's difficult for the human eye to ascertain what's going on. So you'll see that that difference is about, what, 16.66%. So if we go back to 99, you'll see the auto axis for Excel is what it's going to do to your charts. So in his case, what his issue was is he needed to fix the bottom, or the minimum on the vertical axis to 0, and his troubles would go away. So make sure you check what that auto setting is on your axis right there, your minimum. Make that a fixed if you like. Always try and fix that at 0 for column charts. Be aware of what your maximums are as well, because Excel will try and best fit that for you. Alright, hopefully you enjoyed this one. This is Steve Equals True. Please visit my blog at exceldashboardtemplates.com, and also don't forget to sign up for my blog and my YouTube channel so that you're sure to get the latest postings delivered right to your inbox. Thank you.